So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Let's see. Now is this a Shelby Cobra or a 65 Shelby 289 Cobra Roadster? Guys, this is a real Shelby. This is not a kit car. This is an actual Shelby. So this is CSX 2516 Hypo 289 cubic inch V8. This car was delivered new. Its estimate value is $1.1 to $1.2 million. It was delivered to Massachusetts by a Shelby truck. Bill Baring has owned it. David Green of Houston has owned it. Virgil Nelson of Iowa owned it for 31 years. And Richard Cohen of Delray, Florida bought it. So this has had multiple owners, but it is a original, all paperwork, everything it has tells it is an actual true when it was delivered. So this is a Shelby Cobra. So if you have a Shelby Cobra that's a kit car and you've never seen a real Shelby Cobra, if we look at this, you can see how the exhaust looks, you can see how the bumpers look, you can see how the interior looks. You can see how the dashboard is set up. If we look at the dashboard, if we look at the seats, if you look at the shifter, look at the harnesses. So if you want the windscreens on the side, the wheels, the hood latches. So this is a true 65 Shelby Cobra. Right there. And then here is another of the Shelby Cobras. This is a 427 1966, one of only 260 factory-built coil spring 427s built. This is like a very dark hunter green color. I'll see what kind of color it is. Has real spin-off wheels. Again, for those of you who have not seen a real one, we have the red one over here, the green one right here. And if you look inside, you can see how the dashboard is set up. You see there's no door handles on it. It's got the black interior. And this one is expected to go for $1.6 to $1.8 million. So it also has offset wheels. If you look at the tires, how the back ones are offset, wider out offset than the front ones. It is the big block. So it's one of only 260 with the factory built coil over springs. And it was dispatched from England in 1966, built to Shelby, America, and finished in acrylic green, one of only 56 produced in that color. So there's only 56 other acrylic greens. So we've got another what we got over here. So we've got another Shelby competition Cobra, one of 23 of the original 427 competition Cobras produced. So if we take a look at this, we've got side pipes. Now if we looked at the Cobras over there, by the way, there's Motor Trend right there with a big cart doing stuff. I don't know what Motor Trend's doing, but anyway, Motor Trend TV is here. Down there, we saw the two Cobras down there. Now this Cobra, which is a real Cobra, real factory Cobra, has the side pipes. We noticed the side pipes were not there. Different stick shift in it. So this does not have the rear bumpers on it like the other car had a rear bumper on it. So this one has the roll bar for the driver, which the other two didn't have down there. So if we look about these, a lot of stuff is the same. This one has it's the bumper delete on the front as well. So this car here has got a little bit different. It's got a little different hood scoop than the other two down there, original ones. And this one I would say probably is in the $1.5 million range. I don't know what it says here, but it's one of 23 original factory competitive Cobras. So this one was made to race. It was driven in Piper and Bondurant to first overall in the 1966 Films 500 at Brands Hatch, England. The only significant European victory for a car like this. It's been shown at Pebble Beach. It's been shown all over the world. And so this is a very, very well-known vehicle. All right, guys, I don't know if this is actually a Shelby or not. It says it's a 65 Shelby Super Performance Cobra with a 427. It does not say it is a replica. So, and it is with the Shelby collection, so I'm not sure. However, if it was a real Shelby Cobra, they wouldn't be saying it's only going to make $90,000. It would be up in the, you know, $1.2, $1.3 million range. So I don't know why this is actually right here, but you know, it is what it is. I want to say, is this a Shelby? It says Shelby. 1966 Shelby GT 350 Fastback. $289. Original drivetrain, copies of the Shelby delivery paperwork, and matching numbers, hypo $289. So this was a $289 Shelby. GT 350. Signed by Carroll Shelby on the inside. Now we're looking at, here is a Hertz Shelby. It's a GT 350 made for Hertz for rental. You could have rented this. So this was made, they made 60 of these for Hertz. And you could have rented this car. You may have rented this car. It's Wimbledon white, comprehensive nut and bolt restoration. They only had 60 of them, and then if you remember, in 2000 and I believe it was 2006, they came out with 50 of the Hertz rental cars and the new Mustang with Shelbys. So these were Shelbys. The car was returned to Shelby America in Los Angeles, and then it was sold through Holiday Ford in Sunnyvale, California. So this has a whole paperwork trail for it, and you could have rented this car. If you're about 15 years older than me, you were old enough to rent this car back then. So and in fact, actually I was born in '66, so And this was a rental car, so hey, there might have been some of you that were conceived in this car, if you want to think about it, if you're my age. If your parents rented it and you were in Sunnyvale, California, who knows? Okay, beautiful car though. They're figuring this will be about $250,000 to $300,000 for this one right here. So, just awesome. Here's another Shelby. And another Shelby right here, GT350. 65 GT350, one of 562 produced. Factory demonstrator when it was new, so this was one that Shelby used to demonstrate what a Shelby was. So it's been Amelia Island and some of the other concourses. And then a 2011 GT500 Super Snake, only 4,600 miles on this car. And it's got the Kenny Bell supercharger in it. Beautiful car. So let's go take a look at some other stuff that's here. Shelby taillights, rag top, scoops on the side, GT500 King of the Road. So this is Shelby number 04044, 428 Cobra Jet V8. So there you go. There's the Shelby badging. There is the Shelby. Another GT500 Shelby right there. Tons of GT500 Shelbys, GT350 Shelbys. Lots of Shelbys is what I'm trying to say. Another Shelby. 68 Shelby GT500 convertible. This is Shelby number 101595. Sold to the current owner in 2011 after it was in storage for 32 years. 32 years this thing was in storage. There you go. Gold with a black interior. There you go. And Shelby America right there. 68 Shelby GT500 convertible. Again, this is the Deering muscle car collection. Shelby number 02739. There's your Shelby tag right there. 68 Shelby GT500, 428 Police Interceptor V8 rag top. Here's a Shelby GT350. Really nice Shelby GT350, 68 convertible. Rotisserie restoration. Shipped from Jack Gibbons City Ford Inc. It's got a 302. Here's another Shelby. Shelby convertible. 68 Shelby GT500 King of the Road convertible. Shelby number 02276. With the roll bar in it. Shelby Cobra wood grain. It's an automatic. Really nice car actually. It's like a dark hunter green. There you go. Very cool. Very cool.
His name was Gary. I know it was.
A nice Shelby Mustang. 428 GT500 KR. 68 Shelby GT500 KR convertible. It's Shelby number 04041. 428, 335 horsepower. Nice ivory white. Black interior. Stick shift. Very nice car. So we got here's a Shelby, and I don't know what time it is, but it's getting a little late in the day. But this is a 69 Shelby GT 350. And I said any one of these cars at any car show or anything that we ever went to would probably be like the center of attention, but here we have a GT 500 up here. '69 Shelby GT 500, original drivetrain, rare color combination, frame off restoration on this one. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. Yep, there's just so many cars here. Just so many. Cobra 428, Cobra Jet. There's Vipers here. Okay, here's a Shelby right here. Shelby Mustang, convertible. 70 Shelby GT 350 convertible. Original drive chain with the 321 cubic inch V8. New from Gotham Ford in New York. Signed by Carroll Shelby. Previously exported to Sweden and Norway before coming back to the United States with this one. Beautiful car. This is one of the years where Shelby kind of went on their own and decided they didn't want to stick with the Mustang front end. But very nice car. Very nice car. We have the Northwest Shelby collection. That's a Shelby truck. You guys didn't know they existed? They did. 2012 Shelby 1000 supercharged. 66 Ford Shelby GT 350 continuation convertible. 67 Ford Mustang fastback. All right, so this is one of the word we can't say on YouTube, because if we say it on YouTube, they delete you from YouTube because we don't own the copyrights. But it's from a movie that had a guy named Nicolas Cage in it, and that is what these cars are for. We've had a couple of them on the channel, but you know we're not allowed to say the name. So it starts with the E. Beautiful car. Oh, actually we can, because this is an actual licensed Eleanor. So just for you guys who don't know, if you don't have a licensed Eleanor and you mention it on YouTube, they will take you down for copyright infringement, because the lady that owns the original Eleanor movie that her husband wrote in 1973, she's really a stickler for licensed Eleanors. So this is a real licensed Eleanor. So there you go. This is licensed Eleanor right there. Okay. unlike the two unlicensed ones we saw up in Georgia. Very beautiful car. And here's a 67 Shelby GT. And a GT350 Shelby, and a couple other Shelbys. These are all the Shelby. '68 Shelby GT 500 KR King of the Road Fastback right there. Shelby number 3449. And this is the Shelby GT350 convertible number 01527. This GT350 fastback as well. Shelby number 01675 with a 289. And then we have a 1970 Shelby GT 500 fastback here, 428 Cobra Jet. And this is Shelby 1 of 54 in the pastel gray. Pastel gray actually is very white and blue, but they called it pastel gray. I don't know why, don't ask me. Black on the inside. Very nice. 428. 1970 Shelby GT350 convertible. Rotisserie restoration, 1 of 14 in the Gulfstream aqua blue. Oh, excuse me. Houndstooth stuff inside the trunk there. Carroll Shelby signature. I'm almost starting to think if you have a Shelby that Shelby didn't sign, it's probably worth more money, because he seemed to have signed every Shelby ever made. 67 Shelby GT 500E, 1 of 43 produced. Very cool. Right there, very cool car. And here's a GT 500 King of the Road, 2008. And a 2008 Shelby GTC. Another GT 2011 Ford GT 500 convertible. These are the newer Shelbys right here. Another Super Snake Shelby. Super Snake Bold Edition.
You was telling me. Yeah, I told you.
There's the fastback. And 2012 Ford Shelby GT 500 there. Super Snake. Shelby SR. Not sure what that Shelby SR is, but a concept. 2006. Shelby used as a prototype for the 2009. Okay, so this is the Shelby SR prototype. A Shelby 1. We've had a couple of these Shelby 1s on our channel, so I don't know what number this is or who owns it, but we've had about 6 of these on our channel. So they're neat cars. If you don't know what a Shelby 1 is, Carroll Shelby designed his own car in 1999, and this is a Series 1 Roadster. It's 142 of 249 that were built, and they run about $150,000 to $175,000. Very cool. They are not built on any other basis. They are designed by Shelby, so they are a Shelby designed body, engine, everything. They also have a Shelby 2, I believe. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.